Here at Cook Street, there is one philosophy that all students and chefs live by. Feed your senses, live your dreams. No matter what your dreams look, smell, or taste like, their talented and passionate chefs at Cook Street will teach you to make them come true.
So when I meet with prospective students, I meet with prospective students almost daily. One thing that I notice, the ones that have done well over the years, they showed such passion from the very beginning. When they walk in here and the sights and the sounds and the smells, it got their own juices going and their passion comes forward and they're like, sign me up, get me in this program, it's exactly what I want.
Students get a lot of individual attention at Cook Street. We never have more than 8 students to 1 teacher in terms of individual kitchen time, which means there's almost more staff members than students. So we can see when you're making a mistake. We can craft your education for what you might want when you leave here. If you need to know tips for catering versus being a line cook, we can give that to you.
Well, it's a great experience because it's not a classic academic situation. It's a situation where you come in and it's intended for people that want to be challenged, want to be pushed, because they're here for the right reasons.
Our classes are so small that they can get like the one-on-one experience with us whenever we need it.
So you get a lot of personal attention, which helps you develop your skills much faster.
What makes Cook Street so special, I think, is this ability to answer questions through doing, having more hands-on projects. We have a larger food budget than any other of the two-year institutions in the area. We spend more money on food, and because we have private events and also evening cooking classes, recreational programs that the professional students are encouraged to volunteer for and to assist. There's just a large opportunity to expose themselves to the basic products that they're going to be working with the rest of their careers.
At Cook Street, they teach you everything from how to fry the perfect onion ring to how to perfectly sear a piece of foie gras. And both are equally as important in the real-world application.
You do a lot in a short period of time. We're running a 3-course menu every day.
From the very first day, you're in the kitchen. You have your hands on your knives. You're learning the fundamentals of cooking. We cover a lot of ground in a short period of time. It's fast-paced. It is in-depth. It is a lot of information in a short period of time.
The coolest thing about the program here and the way it teaches you is it's hands-on. Very little book work. It's mainly you're in the kitchen, you're working, you understand that the stress that comes into producing food for a certain amount of people at a certain time. You know, I can write menus now because I know all that information in my head. I don't have to search through a book. It's there. I know it, and that's because of what they taught me here and the way they set up the program.
I chose Cook Street because of the intensive nature of the course. I really enjoy throwing myself into it wholeheartedly and being able to be in and out of here and back into the field in 5 months.
Cook Street's program focuses on the rich culinary traditions of Italy and France in a state-of-the-art facility in the heart of downtown Denver. This is the perfect spot to start a successful culinary journey.
I like the wine experience that you get with this course versus the other schools didn't really have anything like that.
The concentration on wine is really interesting to me, and I think it's a good way to start with a fundamental basis of like smelling and tasting everything, sort of starting with refining your palate.
The main focus of the education here is to have the foundation of a good understanding of the culinary arts. The foundation is primarily French, with Italian and other worldly cuisines mixed in. But the foundation that you get from the education here at Cook Street is it's top-notch. And with that foundation, you can go anywhere and hone your skills in any other kind of cuisine.
You know, we're taught the French and Italian methods of preparation, and with that, you can turn that into anything. Once you know the rules, you can break them.
One of the things that they really focus on is just methods of cooking, and then understanding that everything else is sort of your own spin.
What chef really means is leader. A chef is a leader. So, you know, people want to know, well, when am I going to be a chef? So it's, well, when you know the skills that we're trying to teach you and you feel comfortable enough with those that you can teach somebody else, that you could lead a staff and show them how to prepare and how to create this food, then you're a chef. You know, there's no magic wand or anything. It's when you gain the confidence. And so what we try to do here at Cook Street is have you learn in an atmosphere that creates confidence in your own ability.
I would say just knowing that when I graduated from Cook Street, I had the tools I needed to do exactly what I wanted to do, and that gave me the confidence to do it.
I feel confident now. I feel like I can call myself a chef, and I still have tons to learn, but it put me on the path to know that, give me the confidence I need.
I noticed a lot more hands-on training. We're cooking meals every day here, 3-course meals every day, and we're critiquing that as well.
It's so much hands-on, you're really immersed in what you're doing. So less time in the classroom. I've spent enough years in college. I wanted to learn how to be a chef.
I think the best thing about being able to go to Europe, of course, it's a great resume builder, but these are real cooking schools that you go to. You cook. It's not, you know, it's not a travel experience. You're there to be in the kitchen with Italian chefs, with French chefs, and learning that real and finding that real passion for that food, that type of cooking.
The fact that students cook every day is invaluable. That's what you pay for, that's where your money goes. Access to ingredients, product, I think not only builds better skill sets, but there's a certain sense of palate development, sensory awareness, and identification that happens here that doesn't happen at other schools, just because they're working with ingredients every day.
Not only did I learn a lot about cooking, but I learned a lot about the business itself.
We know that about 50% of restaurants fail in the first 3 years of operation. Why do they fail? They don't have a plan. This program is going to help you build a plan. We're going to help you and make sure you succeed. We're going to give you that secret ingredient for success. You want the secret ingredient for entrepreneur success? It's all about leadership, and it's connecting to your employees and connecting to your customers, and we're going to help you with that secret ingredient.
The soothing scents of a hot cappuccino, the intoxicating flavors of a freshly baked pastry. There is no better way to start your day. Here at Cook Street School of Culinary Arts, you can learn everything from baking breakfast scones to cooking a 5-course Italian-inspired feast. Welcome to Cook Street.